the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Ames, Iowa, home of the Cyclones of Iowa State. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Liberty Flames, taking on another unit from the Big 12, the Iowa State Cyclones. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Cyclones will get us underway with the opening kickoff. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Liberty's offense will have first crack at this one. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
Now they'll try to cash in this drive, 1st and 10 from the 50, using his feet to buy time. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Nice job by the quarterback trying to buy time and scrambling to the right, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Here's the handoff. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Flames will hustle to the line. They'll go to the ground. They bring him down at the 45-yard line, and this defense rises up on 3rd down. Needs it to keep this drive alive. At the 35, he's got room. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. And the Flames are rolling down the field. Leaves it with the running back. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Using his legs, it's Ingram. There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. The Flames kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work.
I think throughout the week in practice, when they were game planning their opening script, I don't even know if they envisioned it going as well as it has. This has been beautiful. Nice balance, really nice rhythm. It feels like everything they're dialing up here on their first drive of the game is working to perfection.
Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Now he's going to break the pocket. He's got it on the move. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
Bells and whistles have got to be going off in this quarterback's head now. It's 3rd and long, so you know you're expecting pressure. You got to know where your hot routes are. You got to be able to read the coverage and make sure you get this football out of your hands quickly to not take a sack or worse, turn the football over.
4th down and less than a yard, and of course the offense is going to stay on the field. Trying to do it on the ground. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Flames.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise on the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And here's the return. So Iowa State's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Give to the running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Breaks the tackle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The marker rests at the 39, and that's what they need here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. And the Cyclones will bring the punt team onto the field. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Coverage team does a good job. Touches it dead. No return on this one.
Really nice job there by the punter on that one, getting a lot of hang time and allowing the gunners to get down the field so they could play it off the bounce, down it. Nice coffin corner kick.
Running back searching for a hole. That's a way to get some breathing room. He's got 5 out to the 9-yard line. And the Flames racing to the line in the hurry up. Leaves it with the back. Finds a crease at the 20. Turning it on. He's inside the 40. The 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Liberty.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. On target. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. The Cyclones will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. And the Cyclones now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. They'll give it to the back. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Final play of the quarter coming. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. It falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of the period. That's the end of the period. Liberty is on top. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. The Cyclones decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and take it back. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He did that one all by himself. Make a few guys miss, turn on the afterburners, and boom, everybody's toast.
And that's why you got him back deep, because that guy can do that. You got to be explosive and quick and have good vision, and you see all those things on one punt return. Takes it back to the house, makes people miss, turn it on the gas. Great job, great return.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, it has gone final in the ACC, a matchup we've been keeping a close eye on. East Carolina looked dynamic today in a strong victory there inside Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium. They did the little things well, they did the big things well, and well, that's how you win games. One team will rise in the ACC standings while the other is going to sink like a stone. The harsh reality of college football when conference foes face off, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him one. And the Cyclones want to pick up the tempo.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play.
Oh, he's got some space. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The Cyclones line up to punt it away. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. The Flames can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D. The give to the back. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the 1st down. This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on 4th down. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down. And the Flames come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the tailback. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Looking to push the pace with the no-huddle.
Well, you got to love what you're seeing from this offense here on this drive so far, because 5 straight runs. They ran on 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th down, and they just did it again. So right now, they're trying to be the more physical side.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. On third and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The pull and throw off the RPO. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Takes it the other way. Touchdown, Flames! What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. And the extra point makes it 28-0. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
Looking to throw on 1st down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Cyclones with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Grabs it in the middle. Still running at the 40. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. The 20. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down. The Cyclones look to do some damage in the red zone. The lone back's got it. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll leave it with him. Got enough space. And he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Iowa State. Follow the blocker. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Lisa, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Power football with the run. Past the 1st down marker and still running. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Flames in the hurry-up.
Defenses have had their hands full slowing this guy down all season long. It's the speed, and it's the open field running ability and vision. That's why he's 2nd in the nation in rushing yards, and that's why he's square in the conversation for the Heisman Trophy.
And the Flames with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll try the run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. They'll try to run for it. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the catch. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. No hesitation, no trying to baby the ball in there. He just fired it complete.
4th down, no problem. I'm just going to rip this to my wide receiver. He believed in himself. He knew he could get it, and they get the 4th down conversion.
The Flames in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Here's the pressure. He'll get rid of it. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. The RPO, it's complete. Bringing it back. The 30. The 10. Touchdown, Cyclones. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going to the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Slips through the line. He's on the loose. Can they catch him? He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Liberty.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
Iowa State, 14.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Looking downfield on first down. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Can't get him to the ground. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to throw, time running short in the half. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. From the gun, they'll try the middle. They stop him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with fourth down coming. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Punt is on its way. Cradles it at the 35. He only needs a sliver of daylight. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Just enough time for one final play in this half. From the gun. Give on the inside. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, looks like the magic from Hilton Coliseum has rubbed off on both teams there so far in Ames. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Jack Trice Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. And the Flames will kick it away to crank up the second half. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Iowa State sending the offense back out. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their...
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Complete to the right. Slips a tackle and he's got room. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down will be the last resort. Makes the grab. Stop is made at the 35-yard line. It'll be a 4th down. And the Cyclones will punt it away on 4th down. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. From the gun, the running back has it. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. The Flames moving quickly to the line.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to him and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way, then I'll throw the football.
Got it, looking for a first. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO, not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, but then also understanding his open guy was going to be in the right flat.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going.
Breaks away in the middle. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Flames. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. They used a chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. From the gun, the ground game. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Cyclones have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Got his man. Oh, he got loose. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. And the Cyclones with the 1st and 10. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack.
And I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed. He's got power. He's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
ACC action, fellas, and all week there's been intrigue about this one. Wake Forest is comfortably ahead on the scoreboard right now. Frankly, the kind of lead we're used to seeing on the basketball court with the Deacs. They're up by 17 over Syracuse. We'll circle back if anything changes in this big-time ACC matchup. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away.
Well, the offense is getting aggressive, and they're trying to take a shot on that play. Just an awesome job in coverage in the back end defensively.
They'll run it from the gun. Breaks into the open. Finds a little bit of space. Gets 3 to the 22. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun. Wants to pass. Got the back over the middle. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With a first down. They'll snap it from the 32. Wants to throw on first down. Swings it out to his running back. At the 45 on his way. There he goes. He's at the touchdown, Liberty. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
49, Iowa State, 17.
He'll bring it out. It's Clemens. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Iowa State sending the offense back out. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
To the air on second down. He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it along the sideline. Hits the crease. Touchdown, Iowa State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the ground. He's got it again. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. To the ground with the back. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. And that is the final play of the quarter, and guys, Liberty has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. They go to the ground. Powers through the defender. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
They run it, they get the first down, and look at the offense. Right back on the football, ready to crank this tempo up.
This time stopped behind the line of scrimmage, and they're probably saying, finally, what a night he's had. And the Flames trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Fires deep on the run. Got it in stride at the 15. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. The Flames have it with a 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Flames. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. He's quite familiar with the end zone, his 75th career touchdown run.
You know, we're in the era in college football where there's a lot of running back by committee. This guy has been the bell cow. He's been the focal point of this offense. To stay healthy, to be consistent, and to reach that number is ridiculous.
Right, it just shows you how special he is, because you're right. They want to throw it all over the yard in today's college football, but they continue to give it to him because he continues to find the end zone, and again, for the 75th time.
They'll go to the ground. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Shows him the stiff arm. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. Pass completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Leaves it with the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. This offense has it with really good field position. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15, a 1st down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. Rides the back and leaves it. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. And the Flames come to the line in the hurry-up. Might as well stick with him. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Buys a little extra time. Complete and looking for enough for the 1st down. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Give to the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. DB's right up on the receivers. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. We're going to have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. And he is Snowed under. Sacked at the 7. The Cyclones send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Makes the grab close to the logo. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Flames now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Fires downfield. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Rolling right and going deep. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion. To the air on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Daly. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. And the Cyclones can really attack on this 2nd and short. The give from the gun. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. They get to him as he throws. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. The Cyclones will call on their punt team. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. Final minute. This game's on ice. They can take a knee and run out the clock.
This offense has to feel great with how they're able to go out, execute, and perform big.
There he goes. The 40. Past the 30. Past the 10. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Liberty 63, Iowa State 24.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Gets it out fast. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Defense gets the timeout call. 20 seconds left on the clock. Looking to throw on first down. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. The defense will use a timeout here. There are 16 seconds left to play. And the Cyclones with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Trying to set up the screen. He stopped short of the 40, right at the 39, and it's 4th down. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. The Cyclones will try to pin them back with the punt.
In punt formation to kick it away.
He'll take it on the return. They bring him down strong. Effort by the coverage team, and that's how they'll